Welcome to our showcase of innovative concepts emerging from our manufacturing methods and materials class. Within our team, we've developed 8 distinct products aimed at either augmenting existing products or completely redesigning them into new inventions. From subtle refinements to revolutionary adaptations, each concept was designed to enhance functionality and elevate user experience. To our knowledge, we didn't find any evidence of our inventions having previously existed. Should reputable claim arise conflicting with the ownership of intellectual property, our team cedes its rights to the accusatory party. When trimming your lawn with your edge trimmer, it's common to come across unruly weeds and wildflowers that popped up. The invention of the handheld herbicide applicator has made targeting and removal of these plants much easier and eliminates the need to manually stoop down for each weed. But after having changed machines from trimmer to applicator, many find that they've lost track of all weeds needing to be pulled. This add-on aims to solve that problem and goes even further by significantly reducing the amount of time needed to complete lawn maintenance. As you can see, we've designed an herbicide applicator that clips directly onto your pre-existing edge trimmer. No screws, bolts, or hassle for the customer involved. It consists of a reservoir tank, clip-on brackets for easy attachment, flexible hose lines to accommodate the trimmer geometry, a trigger mechanism for targeting, and a brass spray head for accurate spraying of weeds. Material selection for the parts was determined as follows. The reservoir tank and filler cap are made of polypropylene, a plastic that is easily manufactured and low in cost. These clips are made of nylon, a high UV resistant and strong plastic. It offers excellent resistance to repeated flexing and bending, making it ideal for snap-on applications. For similar reasons, the trigger is also made of nylon. The hoses are constructed of ethylene vinyl acetate, a flexible, rubber-like compound commonly used as a material choice for agricultural spray hoses. The spray head is constructed from brass, a soft metal that can be machined at tight tolerances, allowing for adjustment and spray pattern by the user. Manufacturing methods of the components would likely be as follows. The fill tank would be formed from a process called blow molding, in which molten plastic is fed through an extruder, die, and into a mold. Pressurized air is then introduced, causing the plastic to expand and conform to the mold. Simpler plastic parts like the fill cap tank, trigger, and clips would be manufactured via injection molding, a process where molten plastic is injected into a mold cavity under high pressure. The hose lines would be made via extrusion, a process ideal for continuous production of long, consistent cross-section parts. Finally, the spray head would be machined in a CNC mill, complete with material reduction methods such as drilling, tapping, and milling. For those that ride bikes, even occasionally, it's likely you come across the problem of a flat tire. Whether that be on a trail in the woods or the streets of Atlanta, a popped tire is a surefire way to render your bike effectively useless. Spare inner tubes are convenient enough to keep in a small pouch on your bike or in your backpack, but the problem of pumping your tire back up still remains. Large pumps are ideal, but are far too oversized or clunky to carry around. Smaller pumps exist, but are sizable and run into the issue of being extremely inconvenient to use because they're of such a small capacity. Our team designed a solution to the problem that uses the convenient pre-existing geometry of metal bike frames, tubular components. In this instance, the product being shown is not an add-on, it's a redesign of the entire component itself. Here, a simple piston, connecting rod, and handle are integrated into the rear post of the bike frame. Coupled with a flexible rubber hose clipped to the bike, the design allows for mobile repairs to be made on the road quickly and easily. Material selection is as follows. The frame is constructed of an aluminum alloy, a relatively light and cheap material that is easily machined and manufactured. Similarly, the piston connecting rod is made of solid aluminum. The pump handle is constructed of ABS plastic, a material renowned for its low cost and high impact resistance and durability. Furthermore, it's lightweight and easily manufactured. The piston is constructed of nylon, a lightweight, durable, and low friction material ideal for smooth operation within the cylinder wall. Piston rings help create airtight seals between the piston and cylinder wall. They're made of nitrile rubber, a material commonly used for their abrasive, oil, and grease-resistant properties. Similarly, the flexible hosing itself is also made of nitrile rubber. Manufacturing methods chosen for these components would likely be the following. The aluminum tubes comprising the frame would first be extruded, then welded. Similarly, the connecting rod for the pump assembly would be extruded. The pump handle would be manufactured via injection molding, a highly precise, low-cost, and reliable way to produce relatively simple plastic parts. The nylon piston would be best machined to deliver precise tolerances needed for keeping an airtight seal between the piston and cylinder walls. The flexible rubber hose would be manufactured via extrusion, ideal for long, consistent parts like these. Finally, the rubber nitrile piston rings themselves would best be stamped from an extruded sheet of nitrile rubber to maintain tight tolerances.
For this idea, at times there may be power shortages that occur in one's home, or also one may have to go through dark places at their residences. All the while, the person may not have any battery on their phone to activate their flashlight, nor do they have a flashlight themselves, so they may use a candle. The problem being solved is that although a candle is a good alternative to help light up the dark, one may need the candle holder to be clamped to something that so that area can be lit up while the person is doing something else. To remedy this problem, a candle holder that also has a clamp will be created so that it can be clamped to nearly any surface, not fall on its own or go out. Because a feature is being added to the candle holder, the material being used to create this is a strong metal that can withstand time and be sturdy, in which case it would be iron so that it can withstand heat from the candle wick. The manufacturing process used to create this product is metal casting so the iron can be formed into the candle holder and the clamp. Also, cylindrical die thread rolling is another manufacturing process used to make the threads for the clamp. Seen here is the clamping device utilized to hold the candle holder into place by turning the clamp clockwise or counterclockwise to open or close the clamp. Also shown is the threads on the cylinder for the clamp. Many guitar performers are beginners. They are nervous about playing in front of a crowd. They may accidentally drop their guitar pick while playing, and they may be far away from their microphone stand where more picks are available. To save them from the embarrassment of dropping their pick while playing and not having any to get is to install a place on the guitar to hold multiple guitar picks in case the one being used is dropped while playing. Since a feature is being added, the material being used to create this is a durable piece of plastic that is also inexpensive and can be mass produced, which is called celluloid. The manufacturing process that's used for this is blow molding, since the feature must be somewhat hollow to hold multiple picks. The guitar pick holder will be placed on the front of the guitar via four very small screw holes to keep it in place. There are four rectangular holes on top of the holder which can hold four guitar picks snugly and out of the way of the guitarist's arm, as demonstrated here.
Taking care of your yard is already hard enough for most people, and it just simply takes too long. Not only do you have to worry about cutting the grass, which is very time consuming by itself, but you also have to make sure the ground has the proper nutrients it needs. In order to cut down on the time it needs to clean the yard, we've developed this new aerator attachment that allows you to perform two important lawn care tasks at once: mowing your grass and aerating your soil. This saves time and effort compared to doing these tasks separately. The product works by installing a mount to the back of your lawnmower's chassis via screws and attaching a spike aerator held by an axle that slides right into the mount resulting in an easy and effortless installation process. The attachment would also be easy to remove in order to save space and for portability. When it comes to material selection, the spiked aerator is made of steel, which is very common with lawn equipment due to its high durability. The frame and the mount will also be made from steel. The steel tubes comprising the frame and the axle would first be extruded, then welded. The spikes on the aerator would be made by a combination of forging, where metal is heated and hammered into shape, machining, and welding. By using this attachment, you're essentially giving your lawn a breath of fresh air. Angle grinders are often used in environments where lighting conditions are less than ideal, such as in construction, metalworking, and woodworking. In order to solve this problem, a flashlight attachment would help illuminate the work area, making it easier to see the material being worked on. This not only reduces the risk of injury, but is especially helpful when precise cuts or finishes are needed. Having a built-in light source means there's no need to set up separate lighting, which can be time-consuming. This is particularly beneficial in situations where portable lights are not practical or when working in tight spaces. This attachment would enable its use in different settings and times of the day, including power outages or in areas without another light source. The product works by screwing a metal clip onto the head of the grinder and sliding in the rotating flashlight attachment. It is both practical and easy to install. It is also easy to remove for occasions where a flashlight isn't necessary. The metal clip would be made of steel, as it needs to be strong, durable, and be able to withstand heat and corrosion. The flashlight mount can be made from a hard plastic that is also durable.
The video demonstrates the problem of hair clips getting stuck on lawn hair. This problem affects many people's daily life decisions by causing pain and frustration. The solution for this problem is to close the gap between the small screw at the end of the hair clip. The new design is manufactured by selecting high-quality materials like plastic or metals because they're more flexible and durable. For plastic materials, the selected material is melted and injected into molds to form the desired shape. Metal hair clips may be stamped or cut into shape from sheet of metals. The molded or stamped pieces are then cut and shaped to refine the design and ensure uniformity. After cutting and shaping, hair clips undergoes surface finishing process such as polishing, coating, or painting to enhance their appearance and protect against corrosion or wear. The assembly process begins when the top, bottom, and springs are closed at the end are attached. Quality controls ensures it meets the standards, for instance, proper closure and tension. Hair clips then get packaged to distributors. Another problem will be relaxing in a bathtub with one-sided food holder from one end to another, making it difficult to stand up. This problem can be fixed by creating a new design called plate holder, like those holders for wine glasses. In this case, the plate holder will be placed in a bathtub while making it easier to stand up, durable, and designed to last in humid environments. The new design holds a standard plate that is 9 to 11 inches diameter based on wet restaurant. The plate holder materials must be durable and waterproof materials like stainless steel. Then sheets must be cut and shaped using laser cutting, stamping, in some cases molding. The surface treatment is then added where the plate holder undergoes durability, aesthetic, and resistance to water damage, for example, painting, coating, and polishing. The assembly process begins. This may be involving some welding or adhesive bonding. After assembly, the plate holder must pass the safety standards like measurements, product testing, and inspections. Finally, packaging begins and follows the distribution process. The innovative plate holder can be attached to the side of a bathtub, making it easier to grab some snacks and have your hands free for movement.
Reflecting on our project, there are several key insights we've gained that have reshaped our understanding of the manufacturing process and material selection. Firstly, the challenge of generating unique ideas was significant. In a saturated market, distinguishing our concepts required concerted effort and collaborative brainstorming. However, by exploring unconventional approaches and leveraging collective input, we were able to form innovative ideas. Moreover, delving further into the manufacturing process provided invaluable lessons. From material selection to production methods, we encountered practical considerations that informed our design decisions. Through trial and refinement, we gained a deeper appreciation for the importance of feasibility and efficiency in product development. In essence, this project served as a beneficial experience, cultivating not only our technical skills, but also our capacity for innovation and teamwork.